Scapious. How is it? How is it, guys? Did I say it right? Did I say it? I think I did. I mean, I'm not gonna toot my own horn, but I'm pretty sure I am like almost fluent now in Dutch, right? It was Dutch. Hi, friends. Hi, hello. Hi, friends. Hi, Kathleen. Hi, Lauren. Hi, Renee. Hi, Taylor. Hi, Maddie. Hi, friends. All the friends. Cool. Hi, Scapious. I think I'm saying it right. I was watching that video all morning, y'all. All morning. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Erin. How's everybody else's pronunciation going? How's everybody doing? Did we all master how to say that yarn? What do we think? Hi, Riham. How are you? Cool. Hi, hello, welcome. Hi, my name is Sammy. I teach crochet with Yarn Over Hook. Yarn Over Hook is a free social media for crocheters to create, learn, and connect with other crocheters from around the world. You can join for free at yarnoverhook.com or click the link in the description below. We would love to have you. We would love to see what you're making. If you're already a member, hi, hello, welcome. Thank you very much. Okay, cool. Cool. What are we getting into? I feel like there's a lot that I want to talk about. I feel like there's always a lot I want to talk about. We have some tea that Annette dropped. I'm going to wait for Annette to get here to talk about it. I did some homework. I did some digging. Roxana, hello. What else? Oh, friends, look. My yarn wall is like filled back up to the brim. There's still some sections that I want to like redo because like there are some tiny skeins in here. Like, where is it? This one? Like I want to take that one out. This purple one is kind of small. Is that purple? Yeah, that purple one is kind of... Okay, yeah. That purple one's kind of small. So I still want to go through it. But y'all, we had a redemption arc. So yesterday, if you didn't watch yesterday's live, we did an unboxing. For those who were here yesterday, what did we unbox? What did we open? What was the magical new tool that we got? Thanks to y'all and your super chats. Do you remember? I feel like I almost talk. I like almost sound like one of those like, what did we learn yesterday? I don't want to sound like that, but like, oh my gosh, what do you mean you don't know, Roxana? It was our electric yarn wonder. What do you mean? You were here. Girl, you were here yesterday. Weren't you here yesterday? Yeah, so Wanda. Yes, Mari, Wanda. Were you not here? Roxana was here yesterday, right? Hi, Lauren. I thought you were. Okay, well, Roxana, we unboxed an electric yarn winder, and we named her Wanda. Oh, you weren't here. Well, hello. Hi, Smurf Creations. Hi, Mars. Okay, so Wanda had a redemption arc this morning. Look at it. She wound 5 cakes this morning with almost no help. So, and then yesterday, where are they? I have like a pile of cakes right here that she did after the live. I think that Wanda was just a little shy. Wanda was just a little shy yesterday. And so now without all the cameras and everything, she did an amazing job. So Wanda was added to the Amazon storefront. Okay, so I do recommend. 10 out of 10, actually. 10 out of 10 would recommend. 9.5 out of 10, we'll be honest. 9.5 out of 10 would recommend. Partly because packaging sucked. That was so bad. Horrible. And because it took some like work. Like sometimes it takes some work. But Wanda had a comeback this morning. I got to do some filming. Like I filmed some stuff this morning. I did my makeup. Like not in that order. Like I did my makeup and then I did some filming. Sat here, drank some tea. I crocheted and Wanda was like working. Wanda was like, she's like, I got you. Yesterday was just like a little rough patch, but we're here. we're here and we're ready to work. So Wanda was like, okay, can we get some like confetti for Wanda? Confetti, 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 confetti. Very excited. Very excited. So that's nice. Very nice. Roxanne is dancing. Oh my gosh, Roxanne, you finished 4 whips today? That's wild. Congratulations. Oh, I love when that happens. Okay. Mari, girl, I was struggling with my shawl's bobble stitch, and then you post a pattern fully with bobbles. Okay, so hold on, let me adjust this real quick. I think I'm too loud. Hold on. Okay, I think that's a little better. Is that better? I think so. Yeah? Okay. Hello, hello. Yeah, okay, great. I think I was like blasting your guys' ears. So it's puff stitch. So what do you mean, Mari? This isn't the bobble, this is the puff. But I think I have come across patterns that actually use them interchangeably, which is interesting. So that might be it. That might be it. Mars, I think I want to try this. I'm just hesitant when it comes to electric yarn winders. Y'all, it's nice. It is actually nice. I like it. The yarn wall is growing. And then I have more yarn to put up here and then to put in the shelves. Hello. Are you joining us early? Let me move magenta so that you have room up here. Where are we going to put magenta? We'll put magenta here. And then I promise we'll get to the announcements. Yeah? Magenta will go here. Okay. Come here. Toshi's here. Toshi. I didn't tell you guys, for those who are new, Toshi's nickname is Precious Angel Baby Boy Supreme Perfectest Son. And he's been the perfectest son all morning. He's been so clingy. So he's going to hang out with us, I guess. He doesn't usually come till like the end of the lives. So I guess he'll be here today. So this is Toshi, meet new crochet friends. Crochet friends, this is Precious Angel Baby Boy Supreme Perfectest Son. Okay. Let me scroll back up. I meant puffs. No worries, no worries. Hi, Lynn. Okay, so, oh, please don't chew that. We're gonna have to move this. Don't chew that. Okay. So before the summer stash bash. So yeah, electric yarn winder, redemption arc, Wanda's here to stay. Wanda's here to stay. So she's up in our Amazon storefront. Let me send the storefront to y'all. So if you ever need the storefront or like a link to the storefront, just put exclamation Amazon. Let's see. Is it gonna work? There we go. And Nightbot is going to send you the link. Hi, Ada. So I completely revamped the Amazon storefront last night. So all of the fun crochet finds that I have collected over the last few months are now added to that. So yeah, check out our storefront. Disclaimer, it is affiliate. We do get a commission on sales and stuff like that. But once again, I would never recommend anything I don't 110% love and 110% use. So you can trust that everything in the Amazon storefront is stuff that I think you should get or could get if you want. Yeah, there'll never be any of that, like the clock out shop stuff. You will not find that here. So that's that, the Amazon storefront. And then what else? Another announcement. Oh, this fan stuff. So Roxana, because you're new. So this fan thing is interactions or interacting in the chat. So at the end of the live, we'll give a shout out to the top 3 fans of the chat. I think that's how it works. I haven't fully figured it out, but I think that's how it works. Yes. Yeah. Welcome, friends. to the Summer Stash Bash episode 5. Yay! Confetti, 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 confetti. We are starting the Stash Bash week 5. Let me show you guys what the pattern is. Toshi wants to show you too. Hi, Toshi. Hey, Toshi. Roxana, I mean a cuff. Say again? A border for a baby blanket, your border pattern. So we are posting border videos. Is that what you mean? So what am I doing? Oh, here we are. So the pattern for the Summer Stash Bash. Where is it? Here we go. Summer Stash Bash. There we go. Are these super cute face scrubbies? Yay! Look! I made one this morning. I love it so much. Oh, it's so nice. It's so nice. Okay, so this one I made with my Loops and Threads cotton. So I have all this cotton left over from the laptop case and bookcase that I made, that I tested. Do you guys remember? This pattern. So I have the white for another project, but I didn't know what I was going to do with these other colors, because it's not like they're not my vibe, but it's like an odd amount of each of those colors. So it's not like I can do anything like very substantial. So yeah, isn't it so cute? Thank you, friends. Thank you, friends. Yeah. Yeah, so this is cotton. Make it with cotton. Size I hook, 5.5 millimeter. Hi, Tosh. Hi. Goodness. 5.5 millimeter, and it's just puff stitches and increases and all that jazz. I'm so happy. So we're gonna keep making these because I really like these. I'm hoping that I can get at least like maybe 6. I'll probably be able to get more. It'd be nice to have like 6. So we're gonna keep making these today. This pattern is by MJ's Off the Hook Designs. It is linked in the description. But if you put SSB5 exclamation SSB5 in the chat, Nightbot will send you the link so that you can get it here in the chat. Yeah, so Granny Puff Face Scrubbies by MJ's Off the Hook Design. Super, super easy. Uses a lot of yarn at once, like, because puff stitches are yarn eaters. So it uses a lot of yarn. Yeah, you could totally use it as a coaster if you wanted to. Absolutely, because it's made with cotton. As long as you make it with cotton, the world is your oyster. World is your oyster. So yeah, I love this. Ugh, I love how it came out. It just looks like a cute little flower. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm definitely gonna wash these. So Mars, to answer your question, how do you like Loops and Threads cotton? My mom, my no, ordered some for the first time, and I don't think I've ever used it. Loops and Threads cotton is very coarse and stiff. It's giving sugar and cream, but I would say even more stiff and like even harder to work with. But once you get used to working with it, then it's really nice, and it makes for a very, very sturdy project. So okay, cool. That's what I figured, Mars. No worries. Yeah. So I like it. It has definitely grown on me, but it has taken some time. It's absolutely taken some time. My Daisy Days tote, I did it with Michael's Loops and Threads, and it was good. I just remember I was like, man, this is stiff. And if you guys remember when I was talking about it on live, as I was doing it, hi Toshi, as I was doing it, I was commenting about how stiff it is. It is very stiff. It is very reminiscent of sugar and cream. But not like in a bad way, because I love sugar and cream. And so like Loops and Threads isn't bad. It's just very, very stiff. I didn't think that it could be more stiff than sugar and cream. So that's like my only thing. That's like my only thing with it. Um, but yeah, no, I like it. I'm going to wash these to soften them up some. Um, I'll probably just soak them. That's probably what I'll do. I'll probably just soak them in like a little bit of Castile and some warm water and then like lay them out to dry and go from there because that will probably soften these fibers up a bit. But I like it. I don't mind loops and threads. I don't mind loops and threads. Okay. Let me get this out of the way. Let's see, where is it? There we go. Ba-ring. Hi, Toshi. Hi. Hi. He's so much. He's so much. I'm gonna make mine into granny square pouches. Oh, so you're gonna make this, but then turn it into a granny square? That's a good idea. That's a really good idea. Monty, I actually brought my ugly or specific colors for mine. I like that, specific. Not so much ugly, but specific. Roxanne, gonna get yarn to make that. Yes. Yeah, I highly recommend this one. It is very, very, very nice. Okay. I know. It's because I'm not petting him. He's getting so upset. Toshi, I need to talk to the friends. You're interrupting. Why can't you just lay down? You just ate. Aren't you sleepy? Apparently I need a bath. All right. Roxanne, I'm gonna start right now. Yay! Taylor with a cutie patootie. He's seriously so cute. That's why he is called the precious Angie baby boy, supreme perfectest son. He's just the best. Okay. So this comes out to about 4.5 inches. If you use a 5.5 millimeter hook, again, my tension is tight. So my tension was tensioning. And the weight of the cotton is a 4. So speaking of weight of cotton, is Renee here? I don't want to do this without showing if Renee can't see. Because we were talking yesterday about yarn substitutes and stuff. Specifically because of Michael's email that was sent out on Saturday about yarn substitutions in their stores. If you're missing like this that you used to buy at Joann, try this at Michael's, and it was mostly their brand. Mostly their brand of yarn. Okay, great, Renee. Wait, I started what without you? What do you mean? What did I start? Oh, the live? Annette. No, I didn't start the tea. I didn't start the tea without you. Is that what you mean? I even asked right at the beginning. I even asked right at the beginning, is Annette here? I don't want to say anything before Annette's here. So good, I'm glad you're here. So Renee. So we were talking about yarn comparisons yesterday. And specifically you asked, is KNC comparable to Hobie? So I brought my KNC and I brought Annette. No, you didn't miss it, I promise. I was gonna wait for you to get here. So I brought my Hobie and I brought my KNC. So let's do some investigating. Wish I had like a little magnifying glass. So you guys can, is there a magnifying glass emoji? Or like that emoji with the like one eyeglass? It's not tea time yet. It's not tea time. Not yet. We're close. Right now is investigation time. So if you guys hit those emotes, I don't know. Is there a magnifying glass? I feel like there should be. Oh, there is. Okay, cool. All right. So we are about to dive in. From first glance, I would say that they're about the same. Hobie, let me get this down correctly. Hobie categorizes their yarn as 8-4, no, 4-8, 8-4, 8-6, and 8-8. The reason is the strands and what is the other one? Yarn sizes. Okay, great. So Nope, that's not, where is it? Okay, there it is. So the 8-4 is a 4-ply yarn. 8-6 is a 6-ply yarn. 8-8 is an 8-ply yarn. 8-8 typically leans towards DK. I would say it's in between DK and worsted, which is 4, so 3 and 4. But it leans heavy DK. So 8-6 is 2, and 8-4 is 1. And Mars has compared yarn as well to like the sport weight and then the superfine. And 8-6 sport, 8-4 superfine. 8-8 is like, it leans heavy DK. I would say it's in between worsted and DK. That is so funny. It is so wild that all of that yarn looks so much bigger and thicker on my big TV. LOL. Yeah, no, it's definitely not. So the reason why I want to... What are you doing? Don't chew that. You're gonna hurt your mouth. The reason that I'm bringing up the 8-ply and all that stuff is because I don't know if it'll show. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on the camera, but wait. Where's the little like easy start? I don't want to pull that out. Okay. I didn't know this was made in India. Designed in Denmark, made in India. I didn't know that. Okay. KNC is also DK. It doesn't say the ply, but it only looks like 2 strands. Maybe 4. Let me see. 4. It's 4 strands, but each strand is thicker than the Hobie. So it's half the ply, but each of the strands are way thicker. This is, yeah, definitely 8. So let me see if I can get this detail on the camera. KNC says 3, but it feels thicker. I would say it's 3. Hi, Cecilia. Happy Wednesday. Okay. So let me do an inside pull for this. It's not always easy pulling an inside from KNC. But this outside pull is like not letting me live. Yes, Toshi? So polite. Do you see how polite he is? He's like, excuse me, can we get back to petting me, please? He's like, okay, bye, crochet friends. Live is over. It's time for Toshi's attention. Oh, Lord. Naz? They're giving me something to teach crochet to my sister. I would start with washcloths. And then we have an absolute beginner crochet. Okay, are you gonna go? Go. If you're gonna go, go. Okay, I don't know. Nan, we have an absolute beginner, or Naz, we have an absolute beginner crochet series playlist where you can start with the absolute basics of crochet. I will link that in just a second. See, look at this. Ugh, KNC is so hard to pull from the center. So hard to pull from the center. Hi, crochet beginnings. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Okay. Goodness gracious. I'm probably gonna have to wind this up now. Okay. You guys can't see, but Toshi's moved to my little tray right here. And he's now staring into the mirror of our closet, straight at me, like glaring at me. Okay. Yeah, see, so Renee, once you get used to it, you get used to it. Sugar and cream, you get used to it. So here's this. Let's see. Is it gonna focus? There we go. Can you guys see that? So it's about the same size. I would absolutely say the same feel. The only thing is that the Hobie is 8-ply and KNC is 4-ply. That's the only difference that I feel like. But I say that they're the same size. They feel the same. They're both very, very soft. But you can see that there are more strands in the Hobie yarn than the KNC yarn. That's it. That's really the biggest difference. Just teaching my sister. So are there some beginner projects? I would start with washcloths, coasters, face scrubbies. Today's face scrubby. That's so cool that you're going to be teaching crochet. Thank you guys so much for all of your recommendations. Okay, so I want to see if this is like a little bit better. Can we see that a little bit better? Hi, Queen R. So that is a Hobie and KNC comparison. The blue is Hobie, the pink is KNC. So I highly recommend getting Hobie, and this is the Hobie Rainbow. 8.8. I would get 8.8 if you want something comparable to KNC. And I would say even that the price is comparable to KNC. So there you go, Renee. I know it looks thicker, but it's really not. It's really not thicker. If you like, I really just think it's because KNC is a 4-ply and each of those strands are thicker that it looks thicker. But when you pull them, like laying that ply down, those plies down, they're the same. They're like the exact same. Let me see if I can because like the Hobie doesn't have a lot of give, but the KNC does. And I think it's just because it's a 4-ply. So if I were to wrap it around my finger and pull that KNC, exactly the same. Do you see what I mean, Annette? So I'm pulling both of them, but the KNC doesn't have a lot of give. I mean, the Hobie doesn't have a lot of give. The KNC has a lot of give. And I think it's because it's a really thick 4-ply. I would absolutely make a wearable with it. Oh yeah, I've made wearables with KNC before. And then I'm thinking I'm going to make a wearable. All of these skeins here are Hobie Friends, which is it's the same as Hobie Rainbow, just different colors. And I'm planning on making a wearable. I would highly recommend this as a wearable because it's a DK weight, so it's lighter. And then it's cotton, so it's breathable and light. So I highly recommend it. Highly recommend it as a wearable. So yeah, there we go. Awesome, Renee, no worries. 4-ply but thicker seems similar. Yeah, August 1st. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's just because it's 4-ply that it looks thicker, but it's really not thicker. Especially not in person. And when you like stretch that KNC, because there is some give there, it looks exactly the same. It looks exactly the same to me. I wish that I could have I should get one of those little rulers where you can pull the strand through so that I can show you guys. But no, they're literally exactly the same. It's just because the 4-ply looks like it makes it look thicker. Let's see. Yarn barf. Yeah. Yeah, Toshi's sitting right here. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, he has been giving face before he hopped into your lap. I know, he wants to sit here. I think he wants to sit in my lap, which is why he's upset. And it's funny because he's not really like a lap cat, but he's like recently become one. And so we're like, do you really want to sit here? So I never know. I never know with him. Okay, come here. Come on, then. You're holding up the show. You're holding up everything. Come on. He's like thinking about it. Come on, Murray. Or Toshi, not Murray. Come on. Just come this way. I want to get to crocheting. Okay, so while we're waiting on Toshi, there we go. Come on, Toshi. My goodness. Are there any other questions for the KNC? Nightbot is coming through. What did you guys bring to drink? What did you bring to crochet? Hi, Tay. Any yarns? Wait, is this not Taylor? Is this a different Taylor? Any yarns that you have seen at Michael's that used to be at Joann's that you are happy about? No, I don't think so. They have actually taken away a lot of brands and most of it is sold online. Because even like, I mean, I'm not excited really, but anxious to see what big twist they end up bringing because they're saying that it's going to come in the fall. So I'm anxious to see that, like what they actually end up bringing. But, well, and I'm excited to try the posh plush. Yeah. I'm excited to try that out because everybody seems to love it. So I'm excited to actually try that. Are there anything that you guys are excited about? Anything? Because I'm excited to shop after the summer stash bash. So we are entering week 5, which means we're halfway done. So we have week 5, week 6, week 7, and week 8, and then we're done. And then I can go back to shopping all the time. And you guys can go back to shopping. So I want to ask, since we're halfway through, let's do a check-in. How many skeins of yarn do you think you have in your stash? How many? I can only type with one hand because Tosh, you're gonna fall. How many skeins of yarn do you have in your stash? What is this? How am I typing? There we go. So we'll say less than 15. We'll go with 15. Less than 15. 16 to 30. 30 to, or 31. 31 to 45. And 46, you're gonna fall, plus. Okay, how many skeins of yarn do you have in your stash? Less than 15, 16 to 30, 31 to 45, or 46 plus? Rock the boat, friends. Oh, there are 2 tailors in here. Hi, Jenny. Maddie, I'm excited about having 4 free days after daily classes to finally start with my online shop. I'm excited to see your online shop, Maddie. I'm so excited to see it. Okay, so rock the boat, friends. Are we ready for tea time? Are we ready? Are we ready? Annette, do you know that yarn is wound differently? One is wound is S form and the other one is Z form. Yes, I do know. I wonder if these are, I didn't even think to look. This is S. Yeah, this is S. And this is S. I don't think I have any Z. I remember, bye Toshi. I remember looking at my yarn and being like, I don't have any Z. Maddie, I love American drama. Okay. Very nice, Mars. Unless there's something specific that I really want to make, I'm taking a break on shopping for yarn. I have a lot. I acquired a lot during Joanne's closing sale. Samesies. It's tough over here in America. A word. Okay, so the tea. The tea, friends, the tea. So I think I'm gonna start with brown. I looked it up, the whole like Joanne being sued. It's still ongoing, and there are changes and stuff that I have not looked up. But Joanne is being sued. Its executives are being sued because by the vendors. The executives of Joanne are being sued by the vendors. They're being sued by the vendors because the vendors believe that Joanne was not being honest in their projections in their sales. So basically fraud, that they were committing fraud. So that is why the vendors are suing the Joanne executives. And like, not even for like a little bit of money, but for a lot of money. A lot of money. And it's a lot of different vendors: fabric, paper, yarn, crochet kits, like everything, notions, everything. Several vendors. And it's still ongoing. So there is some public information out. And what was her name? Sewing. Let me find the video. I can share it with you guys. You guys can watch it. She's been doing some updates and stuff too. Here we go. Sewing report live. So let me see. So she has an update from 8 days ago. Her last update was 8 days ago. So I am absolutely going to be following along with this. Hi, 2 in the morning. Oh, my goodness. Toshi here. Yeah. So there's that. Let me send this to you guys. Let me share this. I am subscribed with notifications on to Sewing Report. So I'm hoping that we can get some more information. This is the first one. I'm pretty sure, I think this is the first one. Copy link. And I'll put it in here. Let's see. Oh no, Joanne. We'll put that. Oh no, Joanne. And then the like shocked face. This one. There we go. Okay, so there's that. How does it work if they declared bankruptcy? Right, and they declared bankruptcy twice. I am not a lawyer, so I have no idea how that works. I think it's going to work because they're suing each individual executive. They're not suing the entity of Joanne, because that doesn't exist anymore. They're suing each executive. And this is because after the first bankruptcy, they were like, oh no, we're good. Everything's fine. We're actually like making a whole lot of money and we're doing this and we're doing that. And they just kept doing that. And then come to find out, we come to 2025 and there's a second bankruptcy. So that's how that happened. But the Sewing Report Live, she goes into it in great detail. And like explains some jargon and stuff like that. So I definitely recommend going and watching that video because I just wish that I wish that Joanne was able to go in peace. Like it was already hard enough that Joanne was closing, but for Joanne to be closing and then like Michael's bought them out and there's this whole thing of like, well, what's gonna happen? And then like Michael's like, we took Posh and we're gonna rename it Posh Pearl. That's what it was, Posh Pearl. And that whole like uproar when they were first like, hello Joanne customers, but now that makes way more sense now why they sent that out. It's just like there's so much drama, I feel like, with Joanne closing. I just wish that we could have let her go in peace. You know what I mean? Just let her go in peace. I love Berry Juice. Hello. We've missed you. Yeah, so that was the tea. That's the tea that Annette dropped as we were closing yesterday. I made a mistake in my pillow cover because I was so shocked by what was said. Oh my gosh. And so yeah, that is the tea. That is not good. Not good. I don't know what the execs are going to do because I mean, there's no money. There's no money in the business. So I'm assuming they don't have any money, but I have no idea. And it's such a bummer because it was already really sucky after the private equity firm bought them out, because then their debt just got worse. It was supposed to get better and it didn't. It got worse, much worse, much worse. And so it's just, I feel like it's like kicking you while you're down kind of thing. But I feel like the vendors have every right, especially if growth projections were fraudulent. That's just like not a good look. This is not a good look. So that's the tea. I'm going to be keeping up with it. Y'all keep up with it. Let me know if you come across any updates. But that's a bummer. That like is really a bummer. So the S and the Z. I want to go over that. 2 in the morning. Oh, Ken, should I turn a corner when sewing granny squares together? You can. Yeah, you can. You can join your granny squares any way you want. Do it in a way that looks good, that looks the best, however you want to. That's some big tea. Yeah. I wish I could say it can't get any worse. Right? It's like, it's almost like we really thought it wouldn't get any worse, and it absolutely got worse. Worser. Like it got worse. Yeah. That's just like a bummer. Like, can we leave her alone? Leave Joanne alone. Does anybody know that reference? I feel like every live I slowly give away my age. Does anybody know what I'm referencing? Leave Joanne alone. Okay, so I want to get my wool because I want to see if that's a Z-twist. I'm gonna grab it. It's like right here. Okay, so this is Merino Wildflower. I think that's the color. I don't know if that's like the type. It's 70% wool, 30% polyamide. This is an S-twist as well. Yeah, this is an S-twist. It's not a Z-twist. And I'm pretty sure my other wool is also an S-twist. But Annette, you said that wool is a Z-twist? There are some, I have come across, there are some yarn, like some companies that intentionally twist the yarn with crocheters in mind. I just watched a video. Was it a video? Oh, I can find it. Was it? Let me see. Because I know it was TL Yarn Crafts, but I don't know where I watched it. And I was like, oh, I have to figure out where that yarn is. I want to share it, blah, blah, blah. And then I did not save it. I did not save it. Let me see. Oh, no. I don't know where it is. I'm gonna have to look for it. Oh, wait. Is it this? No, this is S-twist. Is it S-twist? Man, I'm gonna have to find it because that's S-twist. Yeah, that's an S-twist. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to find it. Does Elise Rose talk with? Oh yeah, Elise Rose did make a video. Do you remember the yarn that she said though? Because that's where I learned it, was from Elise Rose. She did I buy the book? I don't think I bought the book. I meant to. But she was doing a review on a book, and that is where she came across it. So let me get that. Thank you so much, Annette. Elise Rose. But what was the video? Oh. It was like, it was 6 tips. 6 tips for something was the video. And she explained really well what S-twist and Z-twist. And then she went through her yarn stash to see which she had. Was it? No, it was like 6 tips or something like that. Let me see if it'll come up if I put S-twist. Was it this one? Game changing. Yep, there it is. 6 ridiculously simple crochet tips with big results. So it was this one. Okay. And she talks about it. Oh, perfect. She talks about it. The timestamp is 4 minutes. S-twist and Z-twist. And then she goes through her yarn to see if she has any S-twist or Z-twist. Nice. Okay, cool. Thank you so much for that, Annette. Okay, let me put that in the chat. so you guys can watch it. This is like super informative, and I'll post it on Yarn Overhook too. So at 4 minutes, S twist versus Z twist at 4 minute mark. Emojis. Okay, there we go. Okay, so want to be sure I didn't miss anything. Tony Lips, you did another one? Or you meant Elise Rose too, Cecilia? Yeah, the book is so nice. I do want to get it. I want to get that book because it looks really, really good. Oh, very nice. You just watched that 2 in the morning. That's so awesome. Okay, so S twist. I think that I can kind of demonstrate here because it's mirrored, it's flipped. So I think I can demonstrate here what S twist is versus Z twist. So S twist, so you know how S starts, you can think of it like this. It starts to the right and goes down and over. So like you go like this, right? So this part here in the S, you're making an S. That long middle part is going down this way. So it's going down from the left to the right. So it's going down like that. That's how you know that it's an S twist yarn. So this is S twist. Let's see. I don't know if you guys, can you see that? How it goes down from the left down to the right. Or is it from the right to the left? Yeah, when you're looking at it, it goes down from the left to the right. So that's an S twist. So you can know that from the middle of the letter. So S twist. Z twist, Z is this way. The middle part goes from the upper right down to the bottom left. So that's the opposite. So it will go like this. When you're looking at the yarn, the strands will go down like that, or even just up if you want to think about it up. But basically, Z twist, the yarn's like this. S twist, the yarn is like this. What is like so important about that, you might ask? For crocheters who are right-handed, when you are picking up your yarn and you're crocheting, you can untwist an S twist because of the direction that you're going with your hook. So when you're crocheting with your hook, you're going this way, right? That is the opposite direction of an S. So you can see I'm going down from the right. So I'm twisting down from the right. So because of how I'm twisting, I can untwist an S twist. Right-handed crocheters. Left-handed crocheters, it works great. S twist, perfectly fine. But S twist for right-handed crocheters, not so great. It'll untwist the yarn. So like Renee, when you're talking about how you're working with sugar and cream, and others who work with sugar and cream and they talk about how it unravels, that's why. Because sugar and cream is an S twist yarn. Do I have sugar and cream? I do. Yep. Sugar and cream is an S twist yarn. So as you're working with it, it unravels a little bit. With knitting, see, it's funny because it comes back to knitters. For knitting, it's not an issue. It's not an issue. So what Elise Rose talks about in that video is that yarn is made, oh, is that another video actually? I don't know, I think it is in this one that she talks about it, but yarn is made for knitters. Yarn is made for knitters in mind because of that S twist. With that S twist, it doesn't unravel when you're knitting with it. But if you're crocheting with it right-handed, it'll unravel. How messed up is that, y'all? Okay. How messed up is that? So there are companies who actually specifically make yarn for crocheters with a Z twist. Oh, Z twist, there we go. With a Z twist yarn. So at the 4-minute mark in that Elise Rose video, she gives a very, very close up of a comparison between an S and a Z twist yarn. And then you can see it and you won't be able to unsee it when you start looking at your yarn and working with your yarn. Because now when I work with my yarn, I specifically twist the yarn on my finger now to keep it twisted. And I didn't realize that I actually do that unintentionally. The way that I like wrap the yarn around my finger and control the tension, I'm controlling it untwisting. And I hadn't realized it, that I was doing that to compensate for an S-twist yarn until after I watched that video with Elise Rose. And that book is in my cart. I really do want to get that book. So yeah, there's your tip for the day. S-twist versus Z-twist. Now I want y'all to go, here's your homework after the live, to go through your stash and see if you have any Z-twist yarn. I don't have any Z-twist yarn. None. I have no Z-twist yarn. I have so much, like, I want to see if that's Z-twist. I'll be right back. I keep like leaning out, but this is, you know, for science, so that's okay. Okay, so in this Trader Joe's bag, I have wool. This is a wool nylon mix. And this is an S-twist. Kobu Lion Brand cotton, S-twist. Queensland Collection coastal cotton, S-twist. KNC Essential Wool, S-twist. Oh, this is from my first Hooks and Needles box. It's a wool. It's a wool something blend. Viscose? Viscose. S-twist. So, yeah. I don't think any of my yarn is a Z-twist. Here's some Lion Brand Mandala, S-twist. My Hobie is S-twist. My KNC is S-twist. Loops and Threads S-twist. S. Everything is S-twist. Working on, oh, hi Lisa, working on crocheting a pot holder and drinking coffee. I love you and your pot holders. Madi, I never knew something like that even existed. Yeah. Okay, great, Cecilia, yeah. Oh, do you love it? Do you love the book? Because I do want to get it. This just reminded me that I should probably go ahead and get it. Jenny, I've seen a couple of creators talk about A and X twist. I think Bega Day did one a few years ago. A and X? I've never heard of that. Huh. I'll have to look that up. Bag o' Day. Okay, I'm gonna look that up, Jenny. If you come across it, can you share it on Yarn Over Hook, please? I've never heard of that. Madi, I never knew something like that existed. Nice stuff to learn about my hobby. Yay! That video, Elise Rose is like seriously one of my favorite creators. And she's so informative. I feel like I always learn so many new things from her. She's also part of the Crochet Guild of America, which I am hoping to apply for at the end of the year. So it's like, I don't know, she feels like my like mentor. I would love to like mentor under her. I really like Elise Rose. She's awesome. So yeah. And I want to learn to crochet with my left hand now. I know, right? After I learned that it's like perfect for left-handers, I was like, I guess I need to learn how to crochet with my left hand. I know, right? I think about it all the time. That is so funny. Oh, no worries. That was supposed to be Z. S and Z. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. If you don't mind, still, that's a really great resource. Really great resource to have. So yeah, I have so many different brands of yarn. All of them are S. And then Elise Rose mentions in the video a brand that she has that's Z. And I don't think I'd ever heard of it before. But now I'm going to be looking for it. And when, not if, but when Yarn Over Hook comes out with yarn, a brand of yarn, it's going to be Z-twist, y'all. It's going to be Z-twist, okay? Because we've talked about it a lot. how we seem to be like the stepchild in the fiber arts community. How people mistake crocheting for knitting all the time. How it's always knit and crochet, I guess, kind of thing. How it's like, oh, you crochet. And now the yarn. Like, I was like, can we have anything? Can we have anything? But like I said, like I feel like it depends one on the fiber. It depends on how well the yarn is made and wound. I don't have very many issues with yarn slitting as I'm crocheting with it. And then you kind of just like learn to adjust. Like I said, like I have adjusted in how I hold my yarn and keep it from twisting and untwisting as I'm crocheting. And so there are just, I guess, adjustments that a stepchild has to make in order to live in this fiber world. But yeah, there's your guys' tip for the day. Here's our little lesson. I think somebody had asked something about Z twist and S twist when I was showing the Hobie yarn. Was that Annette? Did you bring that up? Whoever brought that up, thank you. This was a nice little lesson in the middle of the live. And then if you missed it, just run it back. Run it back, watch the replay. I hope that was helpful. I hope that I explained that all right. I'm your favorite crochet teacher, Samantha. No worries, Jenny. Hi, Vivian. How are you? Long time no see. Mari, so are we not meant to exist? Oh, I don't know. Don't say that. Don't say that. I just think that like, cause yarn has to be twisted. It has to be wound. And I feel like it was just wound with like knitters in mind. And then we just kept doing it. We just kept doing it that way. I want to know when it was first realized that if you twist yarn another way, that it's more beneficial for crocheters, right-handed crocheters. I just find that very interesting. I want to know who like discovered that, who figured that out. Because now it's just like something that I definitely keep an eye on when I buy yarn. I'm like, oh, is that Z twist? Is that Z twist? Is it S twist? And like I said, pay attention to that middle section. When you're drawing an S and when you're drawing a Z, you want to pay attention to that middle section. Like I put like an imaginary S over my yarn and an imaginary Z over my yarn so that I can see it very quickly. But we're here to stay, Mari. We are here to stay, okay? I find that interesting that crochet is called knitting. However, I have noticed that crochet is called knitting in other languages. Right, that too. Like when I'm looking up crochet patterns in Japanese, sometimes I have to put the specific tool, like there is a specific word. I think it's haga, what was it? My teacher taught it to me. Hagagaki? Hagakaki? Ugh, I'll have to look at it. I'll have to look it up. Oh, I hope my teacher's not watching. But there's a specific word for crochet hooks. And so when I look up crochet, any crochet patterns in Japanese, amimono is the like standard word for crochet and knitting. And it can encompass sewing sometimes. But I think this is like a specific kind. But things done with like thread. So amimono is the word used for that. So I'll tell my teacher like amimono shiteru. So like I'm crocheting. But I have to specify that it is crocheting and not knitting. So I have to add that extra word for a crochet hook to distinguish that this is for crochet. And then even if you go to the Tulip website for tulip hooks and you change it to Japanese, I don't know why you would if you don't speak Japanese, but anyway, if you change it to Japanese, the hooks will have that word in parentheses, or like bolded or something like that to specify this is not for knitting, this is for crocheting. It is very interesting. And I know a lot of other languages also have the same word for knitting and crocheting. So usually if somebody is foreign and they ask me if I'm knitting, I give a little bit of grace. If they're like, obviously, like you were not born an English speaker, like were not born here, or like English might be your second language or something like that. if I can kind of like assume or infer that. I have a little bit more grace when they ask if I'm knitting, but if it's like pretty obvious that you're an English speaker and you say that it's knitting, then I'm just like, it's crocheting. I'm crocheting. I'm crocheting. Actually, it's crochet. Oh, I'm crocheting, and they're like, oh, and I'm like, ugh. Not all the time, but a lot of times I do get like, oh, sorry, I meant crocheting. I need to learn the difference, and then I'm like, thank you, and it's like really nice. But yes. Yeah, I did find it interesting that in a lot of languages they're the same word. Very, very interesting. Madi, girl, I've had 4 English teachers until now, and none of them have heard the word crochet in their life. Yeah, I remember you telling us that, Madi. So it's is it? What is the language? Is it the same word, crochet and knitting? Madi, I told our new English teacher my hobby is crocheting, and he was like, huh? You know that cat meme? Oh no, Madi. In Spanish, crochet and knitting is the same word. Same in Korean. Hi, Roxana. Dugeju. Dugeju. I think I pronounced that correctly. Gaeju? I need to practice my Korean. And I'm glad that you're here, Adam. You're like reminding me that I need to go back to Korean. Jenny, it's funny because crochet is just French for hook. That is so funny. I always forget that. That is very, very funny. Lynn, I just attempted to crochet with my left hand and my hand is not used to it. How did it go? Did you actually like make something? Cecilia, for example, Russian and Vietnamese call crochet knitting. Hi, Snowwolf. Anna, I think you can use the loan word as well, but it's not as common. Yeah, my teacher has not taught me a loan word, so I think you're right. Like it's not common at all. I'm going to no worries, Snowwolf. I'm Persian. Okay, I'm not gonna embarrass myself again with languages. My brain kept saying Persian. It's like I'm not about to embarrass myself. In Persian, you got to use the word for crochet hook to specify it's not knitting. Yeah, so same. In Japanese, you have to use the word for crochet hook to specify that it's not knitting. Lynn, I can't make a single chain. Lynn, I'm loving your go-getter attitude and learning how to crochet left-handed just for the S-twist yarn. You said I learned about S-twist and now I'm going to learn how to crochet left-handed. Oh, that is so funny. Yeah, very interesting. I think it's very interesting. Um, but see now I can't remember. I'm so mad that I can't remember the word for I think that that's what it was. Hagakaki? Now I want to remember what the word is. Man, I like mixed them all up. Kagibari. That's what it is. Kagibari amimono. So I have to say kagibari amimono for crocheting. I crochet. Like kagibari is the hook, and then amimono is the craft with string or knitting. It's mostly knitting. So it's the same amimono. Are we doing a language lesson now today, Sam? I guess so. Amimono, that ami is the same ami in amigurumi. Fun fact. So if you guys didn't know that amigurumi is from the Japanese word, now you know. There we go, Cecilia. Thank you. Kagibari ami. Crocheting. I was showing my teacher the other day the tulip crochet hooks. I don't know why, but she's like super, she's so sweet and she's always very interested in what I made for the week. Because we meet once a week and so she'll always ask me what I make. And so when we were looking at the tulip site, I was like, what is this word before amimono? And she was like, oh, it's crochet hook. So that you can specify that you're crocheting, you can actually use that word. And I was like, so I need to like add it to my flashcards so that I can remember it always. I'm very excited. I was saying earlier that my husband and I are going to go to Japan for our honeymoon at the end of the year. So expect so many fiber shop photos, and I will be coming back with a lot of cotton because they have some really good cotton there. So I'm gonna come back with so much cotton. I don't know how the wool scene is there, but I might get wool as well. But oh man, I am saving my pennies. I still have a bunch of yen from our last trip, so I'm saving that too. And I'm going to buy so much yarn. I'm buying so much yarn. And I'm buying all the tulip hooks. If there are some special clover hooks, I might even get some of those. And I'm probably going to get some stuff for giveaways. If it's like exclusive to Japan, I will absolutely be getting some stuff for giveaways. I'm so excited. I'm so, so, so excited. Mari, my sister told me she once thought about what had happened if her right hand broke and practically learned to write with her left hand. That is so funny. Annette, I do both, but they always say, oh, it's the same thing. Interesting. But it's not. That's a bummer. Mari, Mars, anyone ever use peaches and cream cotton? I'm making another hat and I find I have to double it for it to be sturdy and thicker. Oh, do you? Peaches and cream is sold at Walmart, right? They don't sell it at my Walmart here, so I'm not able to try it. But my mom has tried it. Riri has tried it. And she said that she liked it. Roxana, how do I become number one? It's based off of experience points. If you look up the fan letterboard, you can see the experience points. And it's all the interactions, reactions, like talking, like stuff like that. That's gonna get you more experience points. Lynn, apparently you don't need both hands to crochet. No, you don't. There are some awesome crocheters on the clock app that I have come across who there's a crocheter even she I think she might have been born with both of her arms, like with no arms, and taught herself how to crochet. Just incredible. Incredible. There's some really awesome like representation in that world of crocheters like on the clock app. Highly recommend. I will if I can find, I'm following her, so I'll have to remember what her name is. I'm following three folks that are just, and they talk about it too in their videos. They talk about how they taught themselves how to crochet, the adjustments that they've had to make, and like just incredible. Absolutely incredible. Mm, Roxana, I am using multicolors and plain colors for the scrubby. Yay! Is anybody else making the scrubby? Vivian, Spanish, is that tejido? Then you have to state one needle or two. Oh, did I say that one right? I'm loving that we're continuing this language journey, even though I said I'm not going to embarrass myself anymore with languages after yesterday and the skipus. Skipus. I thought we weren't going to embarrass Sammy anymore. I thought we promised. Also Portuguese, but I'm from New Mexico. I should know how to say that. Did I say that right? Tejido? Did I say that right? Also Portuguese differentiates between two. I'm not gonna try and say that. Knitting and crochet. Oh. Okay. Madi, I remember seeing someone online and one of her arms is numb. She had her hook on a stand and working with her other hand. So cool. So, so cool. You're on your second Scrubby. Yay! Girl, you gotta pronounce my IRL name first. Am I saying Madi right? I was thinking about that the other day. Okay, good. I said it right. Okay, I'm like, come on now. I'm New Mexican. I should know how to say this. Okay, good. What is that? One win out of like four. Michelle, no! I hate when that happens. Especially when you're like on a roll too. That always happens to me. And my husband sits there and laughs. And then he helps me. But he laughs at me first. Because I always do it. We'll be sitting there. I'll be crocheting along. I'll get up to go get a drink or something. You know, hydrating like a good little crochet girly. Come back and my hook walked away. It was like I'm going on break. I'm not going to tell you where I'm going. That's what my hook does to me on a consistent basis. Is Furls hooks expensive? Yes. They are very pricey. I wouldn't say expensive. They're pricey. They are pricey. Renee has a Furls hook. Renee, have you been working with your Furls hook more? Are you asking because in MJ's pattern in that blog that I'm sharing, she does have a code for furls. I don't know if it still works, so don't quote me on that, but I did see that and I was like, but I don't need a hook. I don't need a hook. I have something else in my cart. And it's a hook. It's actually several hooks. So we'll see. Maybe I'll get it. Maybe I won't. But we'll see. I have to be smarter with my monies, with my pennies. I have to be smarter. But there's some stuff that I'm actually really excited about. And I have a code, so I might get it. But we'll see. And of course, we'll do an unboxing. Because I know how much you guys like the unboxings. 2, 3, 4. Okay. I'm so sorry if anybody was counting. I did not mean to count out loud. Yes, you pronounced it perfect. I want everybody to stop what you're doing. Put your hooks down and go to Vivian's message where it says that I pronounced it perfectly. I'm a language queen. Mari, I use Mari online, but my Persian name is it Mersa? Is that how it's pronounced? That would be my first guess. Annette, yes, furls are expensive. Annette, do you have one? Ada, my name is Arabic. Ada is the short form, and it starts with the letter difficult for English speakers and many other languages to pronounce. Hook just wants to break too. Wait, did your hook break? It's taking a nap somewhere. You can't find it, so you can have some time to rest without you picking it up again. I know, I feel like our hooks just like walk away and go on break. No, wait, Michelle, really? You can't find it? You have to do something else. Yes, Roman, hook leash. See, we talk about this a lot. We need to trademark that before somebody else does. Hook leash by Yarn Over Hook. Hook leash. And for those who are new, the crochet community came up with this idea. Oh my gosh, what, like episode 8? Like early in the lives. So your hook, it goes all the way over there. Like a state over, a country over, just because you put it down. And it's like, okay, bye. And it leaves. Leash it. So you put, that sounded aggressive. So you put something on the hook, it attaches to the hook. Something that's not hindering when you like, it doesn't hinder your crochet. And you can attach it to your wrist or you can attach it to the project. That is hook leash. TM. Hook leash trademark. Yarn Over Hook. That is what we need to come up with. Michelle, that sucks. Ugh. I hate when that happens. I feel like whenever I lose my hook and I'm like, I just sit there like anxious. And I'm like, do I have another project that I can start? It's like, I feel like we have a problem. A good problem, but a problem nonetheless. That sucks, Michelle. Hooks on strike. 2 in the morning. Oh my gosh. I'm loving that blanket behind you, Sammy. Thank you, Roxana. I know I really need to work on it. I really need to finish it. It's so close to being done. I just need to like sit down and finish it. It's just one of those It's one of those projects that I cannot do anything else while I'm doing it. So it makes it hard for me to pick it back up. Like I have to be so focused on it. I can be listening to music, but like nothing else. But thank you, Roxana. What yarn did you use? I used a mandala, this exactly. Lion Brand mandala in the color Meowth. That is that blanket. I really said it right. Marty, you're not messing with me? You're not messing with me? I really did it right. Roxana, the pattern is Hooked on Sunshine. Hooked on Sunshine doodad blanket. I can put it in the chat. Okay, doodad blankets. Hooked on Sunshine. I like love that name. I love that name. Okay, so let me get the link. I really want to do another one of her blankets. I have another skein. So I have this one here, partial one here, and then that one there. And I can't decide if I want to do another Hooked on Sunshine blanket with it. I kind of want to make like a sweater. The other one. But I can't decide. It's a lot of yarn. Doodad blankets by Hooked on Sunshine. There we go. Maria, are you just gassing me up because you're #1 fan? Is that what you're doing? Cecilia thinks that oh yes. Ada, your name looks gorgeous. I have no idea how to read that. What is your favorite video game, Sammy? Ooh, my favorite. Ooh, that's hard. My favorite video game. So I'm a cozy gamer. My first instinct is Stardew Valley. I love Stardew Valley. I have the Stardew Valley cookbook. My husband got me the Stardew Valley vinyl set. That's like a super limited edition. I have it on all of my gaming systems. So yeah, Stardew Valley. Now that I'm like cataloging all of the things that I have for it, probably Stardew Valley, you know. I don't love it so much as I'm a casual Stardew Valley player as I listen to my limited edition vinyls and cook my limited edition Stardew Valley recipes and play it on every single one of my systems. That would be my favorite game. I can always come back to it. I love starting it over. I love the game so much. Now I really want to play it. I'm probably going to play it later. We'll see. This weekend is a holiday weekend, so maybe I will. I haven't played it in so long. Is Michelle off looking for your hook? Go, Michelle, go. Smash those emotes buttons, y'all, to send Michelle some encouragement. Like a wallet chain, JK. It is almost like a wallet chain, but it's for your hook. And it's cooler. Annette, yeah, I own frills and I don't like them. Annette, were you the one that said that your hook broke? I feel like that was someone else. Why do I feel like that was someone else? I think that was Lindsay. Was that Lindsay? I can't remember. Or did you say that your hook broke, Annette? Cecilia, I haven't had a hook break, but I have had a few chewed up by my dogs. That would make me so upset. I haven't had a hook break either. I've never broken a hook. There needs to be metal detector, but for finding hooks and needles. That's so smart, Lynn. That is so smart. You have 2 of which exact yarn, Ada? Yay, Snow Wolf, how many are you gonna make? Thank you, Mari. Lisa, I think our hooks go on strike. They get used so much. They do get used so much. So Lisa, I am working on the face scrubby. I'm about to do a color change. Yeah, I think that's where, yeah, that is where I usually do it. So I'm about to do a color change. Do you guys want to vote on which color I should do next? Let's take a vote. Hi, Taylor. Yay, me time. Oh, Mars. I wanted to do that pillow, and I still want to do that pillow. That was some drama. I do want to do that pillow, but I wanted the heat to die down. It was another creator. Like, just be upfront. Just be upfront at the beginning. A beautiful ray of sunshine in a project that brought the crochet community together, and then a cloud. Same with the 6-day star blanket. Yeah, Mars, that the drama around that really made me sad because again, I love Stardew Valley and that pillow is adorable and I really want to make it. I probably will now with the Posh Pearl. I might try out the Posh Pearl with that one. But the drama, oh gosh, that like made me upset. I just wish that we would stop doing that. Just in like the fiber arts community in general. If you guys don't know, there's a beautiful Stardew Valley pillow. The creator made it and was like really weirdly gatekeepy about how they made it. And then like kind of lied about how they made it. It was just like a whole thing and it didn't need to be a thing. They combined cross stitch and crochet. And she's not the first person to do that ever in the life of fiber. And made a whole stink of it because she kept saying that it was crocheted a specific way or something like that. It was so much. It was so much. I can find the video and I'll share it on Yarn Over Hook. There's a YouTuber who goes deep into crochet drama and I really like watching her channel. You know I'm a gossipy girl. Okay, so what color should I do next? Can we vote? So we have pink. We only have a little bit of it, but I should still be able to do this row. Pink, green, or red? What should we do next? Lisa, which projects did you have to frog? Maudie, once my parrot chewed the bottom of the silicone base of one of my hooks, and I couldn't use that base anymore. Oh no! Oh Mars, wait, you play Stardew? Wait, you play Stardew? I feel like, do we need like a gaming forum on Yarn Over Hook where we can all exchange our like gaming codes? No, probably not, because once Yarn Over Hook gets really, really big, I don't think I want like a million friends. So I'll just message it to you. And I still need to message you. Roxana, my goodness. Roxana, calm down. Roxana, calm down. Mars and Taylor. Taylor, I still need to send you my Steam code. Mars, I'll send you mine as well. Do you play Stardew on Steam or the Switch? I know, should we make a gaming section? It's just like once Yarn Over Hook gets really, really big, I just like that seems kind of dicey. You know what I mean? Roxana's trying to get that #1 spot. Okay, so Roxana says red. And then Mars says red. Jenny says green. We have a lot for red. I think I'll do red and then pink. Do we like that? Red and then pink? The red and green both have a similar amount of yarn left. So I kind of want to use those not together. So we'll do red and then pink. because we didn't put red in the other one. So this is what the other one looks like. So we'll do red and then pink. Oh, Tosh, you were just up here. You were just up here, buddy. Oof. Oh my goodness, she's at the top of my head. Hi, Gladys. Taylor, I play everything on Steam, LOL, but I also have it on the Switch. I play most of my stuff on Steam, and I do also have it on the Switch. Oh no, Lisa. Ada, I want to get back into Stardew Valley. It helped my Portuguese. Oh, that's so nice. That's really fun. I was playing it a little bit in Japanese, but the like obscure plants were really difficult. I meant to message you with my Steam code the other day, but I got this sidetracked. Same, Taylor. Same. I will message you after the live, I promise. Yeah? Okay, we like the red and then pink. Okay. Rimworld. Ooh, what is that, Taylor? What is that about? Red first and then pink. Ugh. My red got all like messy. Okay. Toshi. Oh no, Lisa, did you have to frog the whole thing? What happened? Taylor, it's a pixelated survival game. Honestly, I'm not sure how to describe it. Okay, I'll have to look it up. I mainly play Farmer Sims. So like I love Animal Crossing. Love Animal Crossing. And what else? What else? You don't like the tickles? Hi. Hi. I'm trying to do my color change. Let's see. So Farmer Sims, collecting, puzzle. I do like puzzle. So like Echoes of Wisdom, Zelda Echoes of Wisdom is so fun. I love that game. I really need to finish it. So rude. I really need to finish it. What else? What else do I really like? It's mainly like Farmer Sims and collecting games. Oh, I like Harvest Moon. I play that in Japanese. Ni no Kuni. That's an RPG. I like RPGs. I play those in Japanese. I think that's it. I play like a lot of the same games. I really want to get into, what is it, Mysteria? I feel like once I get into that, you guys will never see me again. That's also why I haven't played a lot of games lately, because I can sink time into games. I play games with my husband and our friend, but we play like Abiotic Factor and Civ. Toshi, you are so distracting. Look at this. I did a magic knot to the yarn from my magic circle. Do you see that? This is the yarn I was supposed to tie it to so that I could continue on. Look at all that hair. Look at that. I tied it to my magic circle. Toshi. My gosh. You're so distracting. Look at you falling asleep. You just need to go to sleep. Taylor. I play a very wide range of games. Yeah, if I can play games like with other people, then I tend to branch out from like my cozy games. So like Abiotic Factor, that is not cozy. Not cozy at all. And I play that with my husband and our friend. And it's like it's not like FPS, but it's like survival. It's definitely survival. And then Civ is a strategy, like mad nerdy game. Wait. This is not right. Is it? Yeah, I think will it stay? No, it's not gonna stay. And then when I was a teenager, I was obsessed with MapleStory. Does anybody know MapleStory? That's like super nerdy. It's like World of Warcraft, but like chibi. So massive multiplayer online game, an MMO RPG. So fun, so cute. I was obsessed. Taylor, really? What was your class? What class did you usually play with? Wait, Ada, what did you say? What did you say? Wait. Wait, what song? Which song? Which song? Because when my husband and I are playing board games, we play the MapleStory OST in the background. If we're ever just like hanging and like co-hobbying on the couch, we'll put on the MapleStory OST. Oh my gosh, so when my husband and I first got together, he showed me that video after he learned that I was obsessed with MapleStory. And he sings it to me every now and then. So funny. So funny. It's taking everything in me not to sing it right now. Oh, Addie, you played Sims 2 in Portuguese, but it was hard. I can imagine. Huh, Sims 2. Was it like different words? Because I feel like it's just very like homey things. What made it difficult? Okay, there we go. Color change done. It's taking me an hour and a half to make this. It took me like 25 minutes to make this. I love crocheting and chatting with y'all. Guys, do you guys see him? Do you guys see him? Do you see the cuteness? Guys, don't talk too loudly. Don't talk too loudly. Precious angel baby boy is sleeping. He's sleeping. Thank you, Lisa. I used to play Minecraft a lot, actually. When I was in college, I played it a lot, and I beat it. I beat the Ender Dragon and everything. And I played it almost kind of like The Sims, where when I played in, what is the free build mode called again? Is it called free build? I feel like they changed it since I last played it. I would look up like graphs and stuff online and like build mansions and stuff like that. I used to love Minecraft. And then I was like, does this game actually have an end? And then I beat it. Mars, I want to play Inzoi, but I need a new PC. What is Inzoi? What is that? Is that an RPG? Do you think I would like it from what I've told you about the games that I like to play? I need to build a PC. Because my husband got me a Steam Deck for Christmas because he's the best husband ever. He got me a Steam Deck for Christmas because I like to play PC games, but I have a tablet. So he's like, in the meantime, until we build your computer, here's a Steam Deck. And he got me the limited edition white one. I'm very spoiled. And so I just play my games on that now. So I might have to look at this game. Because I feel you, man. I like, there's some really awesome games out that I just like cannot play on my tablet. Oof. I want that yarn game too. It looks super cute. I can't remember what it's called. It's like Cats and Yarn, I think is what it is. But I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, I didn't have big enough vocabulary for, you know, when your sim is at work and they ask you to make a choice. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. And like the like context and like nuance too. That would be difficult. Taylor, once a year, my husband and I will get on a Minecraft kick for like a month straight. It's fun! But now my 3-year-old is old enough to play some games, so I'm teaching him Minecraft right now. Cute! I love it. Mars Inzoi is like a hyper-realistic version of Sims. Wait, really? It came out this year? Okay, let me look it up. Oh, whoa, it is very realistic. It was early access in March. Okay, I'm gonna have to look this up. It's on the Steam. Okay, I will definitely have to look that one up. Taylor, I built my husband a computer 2 Christmases ago. That's so nice. Aw, that is so cool. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that would be really difficult. Because I kind of had the same thing with like, there's some aspects of like that in Stardew where they ask you to make a choice. And I had some difficulty with that, especially with like the nuance. And I have it in, I'm playing Harvest Moon in Japanese, and it's like, do what? I need to restart it. How many Scrubbies do you have now, Mari? Well, the first pattern that we had for the Summer Stash Bash, it was TL Yarn Crafts Sunrise, I'm pretty sure it is. Sunrise coaster. And Madi made so many during the live. I think she came into the live with like 3 already made. And then was like, I'm making more. And then made another gift. Made so many. Finishing the second one now. Yay! Did everybody tell me and Nightbot what you brought to drink and what you brought to crochet? Taylor, Capcom just showed a sneak peek of the new Resident Evil game. Pretty excited about that. I'll have to ask my husband if he'll get it. He gets a lot of games that I just like to watch being played that I don't necessarily like to play, but I like watching it being played. I probably look so funny. Like I'm sure I look cross-eyed sitting here trying to count these loops. Okay. It's like one of those moments of like what I think I look like when I'm crocheting versus what I actually look like when I'm crocheting. I definitely have those moments. I feel like I look like this, but I'm actually like this. Again. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me check the poll. So for 34 votes, how many skeins of yarn do you have in your stash? 29% said less than 15. Look at y'all. 12% said 16 to 30. 31% or 12% said 31 to 45. And 47%, almost 50% of y'all said that you have more than 46 skeins of yarn. I'm part of that too. Wanda, that sounds amazing. I'm gonna eat some chili after this, actually. Taylor, no drink and working on the alpine blanket. Oh. Oh no. Toshi was falling. It's okay. Totoro's fine. Did you guys see that? Poor thing. Gladys, wait, did we already talk about the Michael's tea? Oh, so it was Joanne's tea. And yes, we did. We did talk about it. The TLDR is that the vendors of like the stuff that was being sold at Joanne, the vendors are suing the executives of Joanne for falsely like presenting, basically for fraud. They said that they were making a lot of money and that they were doing fine and rosy when they weren't, giving the vendors an impression that Joanne was thriving and continuing to supply them with their stuff, only to find out that Joanne was really suffering. So that is why Joanne is being sued, but not Joanne being sued. The executives of Joanne are being sued. That's what happened, Gladys. Lynn, I'm making pink wisterias. Yay! Were you inspired by Snow Wolf? I feel like now I want to make some wisteria. I'm gonna redo like this whole thing back here. I want to redo it. Yeah, so that was the tea. It's really not looking good. It's not looking good. And like I said earlier, it's not Joanne being sued. It's not Joanne, just the executives being sued. So I don't even really know what that means because like Joanne doesn't exist anymore. I'm not sure if those execs, I want to know how much money they actually have. But we're in America, so they were probably fine. Let's be honest, they were probably fine. So I mean, I think the vendors are definitely within their right to be like, we could have pulled out so long ago. Like, you guys, it's almost, it feels like it was like Joanne was sinking and the execs were like, shh, we're not sinking. to the passengers, shh, we're not sinking. Everything's fine. Ooh, a crochet bouquet would be really pretty. Two in the morning. I want to make wisteria. So if you go to Yarn Over Hook and scroll down some, Kathleen posted a video that she's following for wisteria. I actually have the same video saved on my Pinterest for wisteria. And I've seen that video shared, oh my gosh, like everywhere. It's so pretty. So I would check that one out too, 2 in the morning. She like shows you how to make the garland and everything. Trish, hello. Welcome. Friends, our friends are here. Hi, Trish. Oh, and the other store in Michael's, the boy one and the lady from Cinnamon Stitches are saying hers is always empty. I'm in OZ, so I'm not sure. Store is... Wait, Michael's the boy and the lady from Cinnamon Stitches. Wait, because you were saying Michelle's, right? Michelle's? There's a Michelle's? Yay, Taylor! Yay, yay, yay! Trish, I slept in. Gladys, thank you for the recap. I'll have to watch the live later. Yes. I know. Isn't he so cute? Look at him sleeping. See, I knew he was sleepy. He just does the most. He just does the most. Oh, what is that? Okay, and then here, I'm gonna do 2 here, and then I'm gonna change to pink. Okay. Oh, and then Gladys, and Trish, we talked about Wanda and her redemption arc. So the yarn winder that I had unboxed yesterday, as you can see, my yarn wall is nice and full. She was put to work this morning. Put to work. And boy, did she do it. She did it. She worked. She worked. I am very, very happy with how she is. I'm very happy to have gotten her. And so she is now in the Amazon storefront, if you guys are interested. So I did get the 10 ounce. I just want to reiterate. I did get the 10 ounce size. But yeah, she had a really nice redemption arc. Why doesn't this look as clean? Why can I see the seam in this one? Okay, here. Right? Yeah, why can I see the seam in this one? It's like not really the seam, but like kind of is the seam. Yeah, because I did what I was supposed to. But you can kind of see it. I don't like that. Why can you kind of see it? I don't know. Oh well. They're just face scrubbies. It's gonna bug me. Oh well. I don't know what I did differently. It's like perfectly seamless in my other scrubby, but not in this one. I don't know what I did differently. That's okay. We're gonna keep it pushing. Keep it pushing, Sam. It's not a big deal. I can't do it. I can't do it. Okay, so why is it doing that? Let's see. So got it, got it. Okay, so I went here. That's what I did. Let me see if that works. It does work. Okay. All right, crisis averted. Everybody can relax. Go Wanda, right Gladys? Go Wanda. Mari just posted my scrubbies plus a horror movie scene. Oh my gosh. Puro Crochet, hello. Trish, I did the poll. I have over 50 skeins of yarn, mostly in wool and acrylic. How come you have so much wool? Do you typically work in wool? Lisa, in my bedroom and in my living room, find out more than 15 because I have partial skeins of yarn as well as full skeins. 15 is incredible. Y'all who have less than 30, incredible. Yay, Maddie, it looks so good. Oh my gosh. Wait, Renee, are you still here? That looks so good. Crochet Remedy, I crocheted the Demigorgon 11 from Stranger Things kit. Create a video about the kit too. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to watch that. Oh yay, Madi, those look so good. I love that you did 4 colors. Those look so good. Pluto Crochet, we are working on the Summer Stash Bash pattern. Some of us are. But today is the face scrubbies. If you put exclamation point SSB5 in the chat, you can get the pattern. I want to be sure that it works for y'all. Okay, I think that's what I did. And then it hit it. Okay, yeah, that is what I did. And it did hit it, hide it. It did hit it. It did hide it. Interesting, I didn't realize I had done that. Okay, cool. Because I was definitely not supposed to crochet there. But I did. And it hid that join, which is perfectly fine with me. Okay, so now we're adding pink. Look at this precious boy. He knocked Totoro off, but he's sleeping soundly. That's probably why he wasn't laying down. He didn't feel like he had room. Isn't he just the sweetest? Yeah, we'll definitely need a Toshi emoji for when we start the Yarny Club. What do you guys think of that? For the YouTube thing. The Yarny Club? I'm kind of playing with that idea. I'll have to talk to the team about it. But that's the like YouTube membership. I want to be sure that it's very different from the Yarn Over Hook. So I'm thinking I might just call it the Yarny Club. And then members are called Yarnies. It's kind of goofy. I feel like it fits our vibe. Okay. Not connecting it to the magic ring tail. I can't believe I did that. That's so silly. Sounds good, Annette. Okay. So we have, wait. We need to chain 1. And then, so that's why I've been doing that. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Then otherwise I'd go there. Okay. Hiding the changes and hiding like when a round starts. I'm so picky about it. So much so that sometimes it will like stall my crochet for a really long time. Like I'll sit there maneuvering the knot around or maneuvering the color change around, tucking away the knots, like stuff like that, just so that it doesn't show. Because I really like a seamless look. I don't like weaving in ends. So I know that like if I were to leave my ends out, that would help. but I feel like I would prefer to do it in the moment, like figure something out in the moment, than have to come back at the end and like weave in those ends and then try to hide it. You know what I mean? I feel like whenever I'm in a situation like that, I'm not as successful in hiding my changes and hiding my transitions as much if I have to like come back at the end and do it versus if I'm in the middle of the project and I'm doing it. I feel like I have more success in hiding it. Does that make sense? So I know that we've talked before about like weaving in ends in the middle of the project versus at the end of the project. And I think at the end had the most votes, if I remember correctly. At the end had the most votes. And it was just that like there were folks who had some difficulties like weaving in the end. They just prefer to do it at the end. They don't have to worry about it in the project. They weave it in a certain way. So like I get that. But I do not like weaving in ends. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. Keep it real. Like the rainbow tote, the rainbow granny tote. I have not used that tote yet, and I really want to, and I might this weekend. But the only reason why I haven't used it yet is because I have not weaved in those ends yet. That is how horrible I am at weaving ends. The coasters from the first week of TL Yarn Crafts, like the TL Yarn Crafts coasters, the first week of the Summer Stash Bash, still haven't woven in those ends. I'm so bad at it. I'm so bad at it. Maybe tonight will be end weaving night while I like edit videos. I'm just horrible at it. I'm just like, I'm so bad. Maudie, yeah, same with me. That's why I was so panicked with tapestry crochet with colors peeking through. Yeah. Because intarsia is a really good technique in kind of like preventing that. But like not having those perfect color changes in some instances, like where you have like 1 pixel maybe of a color, like stuff like that. Yeah, it's very difficult to deal with. Because like the Stardew Valley blanket that I want to do, um, so many little pixels. And so I need to practice more with Intarsia, so that I can like really perfect that because I know like I'm gonna want my Stardew Valley blanket to be perfect. See, and we were just talking about S twist and Z twist. So those who are just joining as well, definitely watch the replay because we talked about S twist versus Z twist yarn. And so my yarn is untwisting. It's untwisting as I'm working with it. My other ones did not do that nearly as much or like at all. But this yarn, the pink one, is doing it. It's unraveling as I'm crocheting with it. So like my puff stitches don't look neat. There we go. There we go. That looks way better. I literally sew through them all with ends. Yeah, so that's that like, yeah, that one's hard. That's really hard. Vivian Crosby, hello. I have over 50 skeins of yarn. My scrap yarn, I combine them into a cake. Very nice. Did you just do like a magic knot for all of them and then put them all in one? Then wind it all up? There we go. Wait. Yeah? Yes. Okay. Why does that look funny? No, that's right. Okay. Lisa, they told me one time to take a match, burn the ends, find a tie together. I don't know what that does, but that's what I heard. I have heard some folks who burn the ends of acrylic because it's plastic, so it just like melts. I have heard that. I've never tried that myself, so I'm not too confident in that staying. Yeah, I'm not too confident in that actually staying put. So I haven't tried that myself, and I feel like it would be rough. It'd be like crunchy. So I don't know. Then plastic darning needles make the process even more tedious, in my opinion. Ooh, weaving in ends? Does it just not work as well? Is that why you say that, Lynn? Happy birthday, Lauren! Monty, that happened with my rose garden yarn too, and I thought I'm holding it wrong, but turns out it's meant to be like that. Oh, interesting. It was unraveling and it's meant to be like that? What do you mean? Or it's just like not a very strong hold, so it's supposed to kind of look unraveled. Yes, because they bend. Ah, true. That would be difficult. Oh, that would be so cumbersome. I've never used plastic darning needles. I've only ever used like aluminum, I'm assuming. Steel. Um, Interesting. I didn't even think of that. What I do is sit and watch TV and weave in the ends. I know there's a lot of people who have like systems that make it like cozy to weave in the ends. And I feel like I need to just like make a system of that. I've been listening to audiobooks lately and I feel like now I could probably sit and weave in ends. I think so. I think so. Vivian Crosby, the reason I have so much, I would get an order for a certain color when I get started on the project. My customer changed their mind on the color. So I keep it just in case someone else wants it. But then you're stuck with so much yarn, right? How often do you let your customers change the color? And do you let them change the color in the middle of the project, or does it have to be before you start? I kind of have a now or never mindset for ends. Same. That's exactly the same for me. If I'm not going to do it now, it's probably not going to happen. Same, same, same. And I really want to even change that mindset. I really want to change that mindset. Because it's just like, not so much that it's not healthy, it's just like not beneficial. Because there are going to be times, just like with my bag and my coasters, where I just like don't weave in the end when I'm done with it. And then just like getting into a better habit, like helping me help myself. Like this, I wove in the end immediately after I finished it. Like if I just do it immediately after, then I don't have to worry about it. But it's because it's as soon as I put it down. If I put it down after finishing it, it's never getting picked back up. And so then if there are ends to weave, then I'm like, what ends where? I don't know what you're talking about. I've never heard of her. uh, why do we do this to ourselves? We gotta be good little crocheters and weave in our ends. Vivian Crosby, yes, I do knot the ends while rolling it up in the cake. Oh, nice. I want to make a scrap yarn ball. I feel like I don't have enough like little scraps. But I do have a bag where I've kind of just been tossing like little bits of yarn into. So I'm going to check that. I might have enough to make like a scrap ball. I wish that like scrap balls could be like rubber band balls, how like as you get them you can add them on. But I feel like unless you keep the yarn on a yarn winder, like that's impossible. And I mean, unless you're a wizard and you're able to get the yarn ball back on the yarn winder in a way that'll work. But I wish that there was a way that you could do that. I feel like if you did it by hand, of course, you'd be able to. You'd be able to figure that out if you like wound it by hand. But if you're using a tool like a gadget to do it, I feel like that would be impossible. Roxana, Pukamari. Oh, now I know why these two skeins have this crazy knots. The yarn literally makes plastic like creaking sounds when I put it on. Maybe it's a friction or something. Whoa, interesting. That's so strange. Roxana, I have all this yarn, no clue what to do with. Then the next day you started the summer stash bash, so I have very little scrap yarn left. Oh, that makes me so happy. I'm so happy to hear that, Roxana. That is the whole point of the summer stash bash. So I am so happy to hear that. Yay! Okay, there we go. Okay, cool. I'm almost done with this one. It's so cute. This one is a pretty combo. Good call on the red. This combo's very nice. Cool. Roxana, did you make this one? Are you making this one today? Thank you, Lauren. I know he's so sweet. I didn't realize he moved. I didn't realize he moved. Look at how perfect he is. That's why his name is Precious Angel Baby Boy Supreme Perfectest Son. Toshi for short. He's so cute. He's so cute. Thank you, Lauren. It is Toshi's favorite blanket. That is the longest name I've ever heard. No, that's just his nickname. His real name is Toshi. I'm just playing around. But we call him Precious Angel Baby Boy Supreme Perfectest Son like all the time. All the time. Eilish, hi! Vivian, it'll mostly be before I start. I have to drive 45 minutes to get to Michael's, Hobby Lobby, or Joann's. I tried to make one trip. Oh, okay, that makes sense, Vivian. Bonnie, I wish you could hear what sounds this yarn is making while I wind it. It's weirdly loud. You'll have to post a picture, because I want to see what you mean. Oh no, did I mess up? Oh, I did. Gosh, puff stitches take a lot of yarn. Wait. Oh yeah. So that was supposed to go in there. Don't you hate that when you're almost at the end of something and you're like, oh, I'm about to finish, only to realize once you get to the end, wait, the count's wrong. And it's because you made a mistake and have to unwind it. It is so humbling. It's so humbling. Because you're like, oh yeah, I'm doing the thing. I'm getting to the end. I'm about to finish the project. And you're like, wait. I need to put an increase here. Why is the math not mathing? Oh well, it's okay. I love these so much. Oh my gosh. I cannot wait to use them. These are probably going to be makeup pads for me. Because I already have something that I use for my face. So these I'll probably put like what is it? My cellular water on these and clean my makeup off. I think that's what I'm going to use these for. Like a makeup wipe. That's what I'm going to use these ones for. So this is the face scrubby. So if you put exclamation SSB5 in the chat, Nightbot will tell you the pattern that we're working on today. I'll give you a link that you can click. This is the Stash Bash pattern for the 5th week of the Stash Bash. It's by MJ's Off the Hook crochet or Off the Hook Designs. You need cotton size 4, but I really feel like any size will work. And SSB 5. Summer Stash Bash 5. So SSB 5. And size 5.5 millimeter hook. And then they should come out to about 4.5 inches. Yeah, just like that, Roxana. Four, five, what? Okay. There we go. Eilish, what are you working on? What did you bring to drink? What did you bring to crochet? Maybe the yarn is old because I'm doing a center pull and only the yarn inside is like that. Oh, it might be. I know exactly what you're talking about now. Yeah, it might be. Eilish, super cute cat. My dog will always curl up like that on my bed. I know, isn't he so sweet? Perfect loaf. Oh my gosh, a perfect loaf. Oh, what a sweetie pie. Okay, sorry. Grandkids. No, I do not learn. No, I do not. Eilish, hate it when the count's off, even more so when it's multiple rows back. Oh yeah, that too. Yeah, it's probably just because it's old, Mari. Ooh, that must be very old. Trish, yes, it's so frustrating when I make a mistake at the end of a project, then you have to frog back where I stuffed up. Ugh, yeah, that too. Eilish, I have tea and a Granny Square bucket hat. Yay, Eilish! Trish, oh, and I bought water today and slipper to crochet. Nice. Thanks, Roxana. Let me see. Eilish, can you post a picture? I would love to see. I would love to see your bucket hat. I'm loving all the bucket hats that people are making. Bucket hats, market bags. I feel like that's like the popular make for this summer. Okay, so we're not gonna make the same mistake that we just did. There we go. Oh, I love the puff stitch. Puff stitch is so fun. And it's like really tearing through my stash right now. This was such a good pattern. There we go. Ooh, I'm cotton up my nose. It's a lot of fun putting links up. Thank you, Roxana. I'll have to make one. I'm working on some stuff for you. I definitely want to make the live more interactive and like be able to get resources to y'all like more easily. And then you guys are always like so helpful when folks ask for things and I've already shared it in like pointing people in the right direction and sharing and stuff like that. So I really do appreciate it. Okay, so this is the last row and the last puff. Gonna do one more. Oh, hi. Come on. Come on then. Oh. Hi, sweetie. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. You need another brushing. You just got brushed. Good morning. Good morning. I wish I could reach in and pet your kitty. I know, he's so sweet. Trish, I want to make a bobble stitch bag. Oh, have you seen the one? I have the pattern. I think Demi bought a pattern, and I think Renee bought the pattern. Let me share it with you. It's still on my list to make. Maybe I'll make it soon. I don't know. But let me see. Tosh, I got it. I have to use this hand. Stop. I have to use this hand. Okay, it's super cute, Trish. I have a couple bags that I need to make. Yeah, this one. Gosh, so cute. And this purse is the bobble stitch. This is the puff stitch. So they're a little different, but okay. Lay down. Lay down. Thanks, Anna. Okay, so this is the bobble purse. Bobble purse. Oops. Purse. There we go. Oh, there's a purse emoji. Purse. Cute. Yarn. Alrighty. This one is cute. Oh, your Granny Stitch bucket hat? That's so cool. That's really awesome, Eilish. He is so precious. He is so precious right now. By the way, for granny square pouches, should I do 2 of the same color sequence or just the same colors but different sequence? That's up to you. That's really up to you. Can I have your cat, please? Toshi, no, that would be a hard one. That would be a really hard one. He's our favorite. He is just the sweetest. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. I wish you guys could hear him purring. Cutie, you're gonna fall. Oh God, you're gonna fall. You can't stretch out like that on my lap, buddy. You're gonna fall. What? You're gonna fall. I'm trying to keep you up. If you want to stretch out, you need to go back on your blanket. Oh, I looked up the cat couch yesterday because I was gonna make it. So the cat couch patterns that are out there. Bye. Oh, where are you going? Are you gonna go this way? You gotta jump down this way. That's where my computer is. Anyway, the cat couch pattern, the cat couch pattern that I found. So it's you crochet pieces and you lay them over foam to make the couch. It's not fully, I thought it would be like amigurumi, like an amigurumi couch, and it's not. So I'm gonna look because I have some black t-shirt yarn, a lot of black t-shirt yarn that I don't really know what to do with. And I think I'm gonna make a little like cat bed from that. Because there are some other cat patterns that I found that I've come across that I like. So I think I'm gonna make those. I make one of those instead. There we go. This color combo is so good. That one's pretty. Let's weave in the ends. Tosh, no, those aren't toys. Did you knock my hook down? Oh, I think you did. Toshi, stop. I'm gonna have to put you down if you keep doing that. He like sees my desk here with all of my like notions and stuff as a playground. Okay, don't do it. Okay, you're gonna have to go. Say bye to the friends, Toshi. Say, friends, make her let me stay. Go, go, go. So much. You guys are so cute. You guys are so cute. Now I just have to figure out how to make these into squares. Yeah, you'll just have to figure out which are sides. And then which are corners. But this increased by 6, not 4. That might be actually a little difficult. You might have to make hexagons as opposed to squares. Alrighty, let's weave in these ends. We'll go this way. And then keep through. Here we go. Evidence that Sammy weaves in her ends. Eilish, my heart jumped out of my chest. I thought he was gonna fall when he stood up. No, he's just so much. I've been wanting to make a little kitty hammock for my cat for right next to my computer desk. That is such a good idea. Oh, I love that. A 10 of sardines cat bed. Trish, that is so fun. Can you send that? Is it crocheted? Mari. Are you gonna make anything out of it? Because it sounds like it's old. I don't know if you'll be able to like really crochet with it. Roxanne, I crocheted so much today. I know you're a crocheting machine. Eilish, I've been thinking of a dog bed for my dog, but I think his nails would shred the yarn and stitches. She's not aggressive, but has a habit of accidentally scratching yarn and fabric. I get what you mean. Yeah, that's what, like, I haven't made a cat bed for the cats because I was afraid that they would tear it up. But I think the t-shirt yarn might be okay. I think it might be okay. We'll have to see. Okay, so that is woven in. Let's do the tail. Today was so fun, friends. I feel like we got so much crafting done. Like all of us together collectively. This is such a fun summer stash bash. This is definitely going to be a thing that we do every summer. It seems like it's going to be really helpful. Not even just for me, but for all the crochet friends to like take a moment not to buy yarn and just work through the yarn that we have. And especially useful after the Joann closing because I feel like a lot of us bought a lot of yarn. We learned S versus Z twist. We had some more Joann tea. Wanda made her comeback. What else did we talk about today? I feel like we talked a lot of stuff today. Video games. Here we go. Proof that my ends are woven in. Ta-da! Yeah, it was a really good day. Look, and they look so different. I'm going to keep making them. Oh, the Toshi hair all over them. I'm going to keep making them with different color sequences. And I'll post a picture. Definitely post a picture if you guys make them. I'm making a granny hat for my hat because the cube shape was too cube for my head. Oh no! Triangles are pretty difficult. Taylor, I'm starting my last color, so 5 more skeins and I'm done. Yay, Taylor! Roxana, I want to crochet a wall hanger, but I don't know what to put in it if I make it. So now I want to make the 6-day star blanket, but I'm not sure what color I should use. Any suggestions? I would get a Karen cake. A lot of people make the 6-day star blanket out of Karen cakes. So that's what I would try. Yeah, triangles are confusing. Yeah. What else? Yeah, so today's the 5th day of the summer stash bash. So if you missed it, here we go. I'll show the pattern one more time before we hop off. Bring! Here's the pattern. It is by MJ's Off the Hook Designs. The pattern link is in the description. And here it is in the chat. I highly recommend it. Use some cotton, a size 5.5 millimeter hook. Very good stash busting project. I'll show you guys. We're almost out of the pink now. This is all I have left of the pink. And then I almost had a whole skein of brown and we're like running out of that one. Yeah, I'm just going to keep making these probably for the day because they're very easy to make. So mindless. And it's the puff stitch. Who doesn't love the puff stitch? Yeah, these came out so cute. So cute. Like, come on. And I'm probably going to have to figure out a way to make like a little caddy for them or just like put them in a jar or have a little plate. Ooh, I might get a little plate actually. Thank you so much, Taylor. Thank you. Did it make the sound? Did the little alert go off? I didn't see it. Did you guys see the alert? Thank you, Taylor. Thank you, thank you. Yay! I really appreciate that. Thank you guys so much. Oh, let me see, Trish. You guys didn't hear it or see it. Yeah, it didn't go off. Why? I'm gonna have to check it. But it's on. It should have done it. That's okay. Bring. Thank you so much, Taylor. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna open yarn over hook before we get off. I'm so glad that you love the pattern, Trish. Or Mari. Trish sent me a photo. Let me see. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. That is so funny. I might have to try and make that. Thank you for sending that to me, Trish. Cool. Great. Yeah, any other announcements? I don't think so. Thank you guys so much. I will see you all. Today's Wednesday, so I will see you tomorrow. I'm not making that same mistake. I will see you guys tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. Pacific time. If you want to come and hang out and crochet and chat with me. And yeah. Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you again. Yeah, I will send you, I'm gonna send you my Steam as well. Thank you so much, friends. This was amazing as always. Thank you again, as always. You all the best. If you have not joined Yarn Over Hook yet, we would love to have you. We would love to see what you are making. You can join for free at yarnoverhook.com. Don't forget to hit the like button on the live. Thank you guys again so much for hanging out with me. And thank you so much for the super chats, Taylor. I will see you guys tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. Pacific time. I think that's it. I'm talking really slowly so I can see if I can remember anything else. I think that's it. Okay, bye!